I'm just going to show you how to launch your Zoom meetings to conduct classes online. So what you have to do is first you open your Zoom application, and my application is located here. I'm just going to click on the Zoom application. As you already know, you have a login ID and password that you have chosen when you got an invite link. You have to enter that login ID and password. And password. Once you type your user ID and password, click on sign in button. Once you click on sign in button, you have home, chat, meetings and contact at the top. So in this, what you basically have to do is click on meetings. Once you click on meetings, you will see that there is something called as personal ID meeting, PMI. Along with that, you will see something which is called as recurring meeting in the below section of what your personal ID is. So click on AutoCAD. The moment you click on AutoCAD, you will see that there is something called as AutoCAD SJBIT. So this is something that I have created for all of your individual accounts on how, I have created all of meetings on your accounts, and those meetings are the classes that you're going to take care. For example, if you are taking classes for web technology, once you log in and click on the meetings, you will see web technology. If you are taking any other technology, then the name of that particular technology will be appearing there. So once you see this, there are two options. You can even click on personal ID and start, and you can even click on AutoCAD SJBAT and start. The only problem with personal ID is the moment you click on start, your invitation link changes every time. What I have created here is AutoCAD SJBAT, which is specific to that particular class, which will be shared with the students. You basically have to select this and click on start button. Once you click on start button, it will show something like this, that it is connecting. Once it is connected, it says join with computer audio. So you just select join with computer audio. Once you select join with computer audio, it is almost done that you are part of a meeting. And once you just shake a mouse, you will see that the below options are enabled. It is mandatory that once you start a meeting, you have to record a meeting. Click on record and it starts recording. So it should record it to your local computer and it starts recording your meeting. Along with that, you can see the moment participants joins, you will see a list of participants, those who are joining here. Once they join, you will get something called as admit. So you have to click on admit. For example, I'll just join from my mobile phone, and you will be able to see that somebody is trying to join, and it will ask you to admit them. So I am trying to join it from my cell phone, and can you see it says Sachin who is trying to join. You want to admit him. So click on admit. The moment you click on admit, he is a part of our meeting now. So once he is a part of our meeting, we will be able to, I'm sorry, it is just giving an echo. Okay, once the participant is part of a meeting, you can see the moment they join, it automatically mutes. And they also have option to unmute. So the moment I unmute, you saw that there was a background noise and the disturbance. So in order to make students not to unmute themselves, click on mute all button here, which is located here. Uncheck this allow participants to unmute themselves and click on continue. The moment you click on continue, no other participant will be able to unmute themselves. This is very important that you do. You click on mute, mute all, and unselect that allow participants to unmute themselves and click on mute all. It will be muted. Next, if you want to share a PPT and start explaining the students, click on share screen. The moment you click on share screen, you will see one more window. So in this window, what you want to share, basically you can select that. Once you select that, click on share button. Once you click on share button, Can you see my screen sharing has been started, and everybody, like all the students, can see my screen. So once students starts seeing my screen, you will get all your menu at the top. You can mute your voice if you don't want to speak, or if there is anything that you want to do it at the back end, you can mute and unmute yourself. If you mute it, students will not able to hear you. If you unmute it, they will be able to hear you. And video, please don't start a video because we are not using it. When you come to security, you have something called as lock meeting, which we don't need. And rest all, you don't have to worry about this. Rest all is set. So to see how many number of participants, you can see it here. Also, you can click on this, and if any students is joining, you have to select admit. So you just open and keep it in one side of your window, and then you go to more, and you have an option called chat. So when you select chat, students will be sending you all their doubts in this chat window. So keep your chat window open like this on your computer screen. And also you see that there is an option where students can write something on my screen. See, I just tried in my mobile from where I have joined as a student. I just tried to write something on my screen, and they will be able to write something on your screen. So this feature we are going to call it as annotation. Can you see the moment student write? Just a simple red line that is being drawn on your PC. In order to avoid that, what you have to do is first you select more. The moment you click on more, you see something called as disable attendee annotation. Just disable it. Once you disable it, now student will not be able to draw anything on your screen. But you can see there is something which is already drawn and you want to disable that. For that, you click on annotate. Once you click on annotate, select clear all drawings. Once it is done, close the window. Then it is done. So this is how you share a screen. If you open a PPT, then students will be able to see the PPT, and if you want to open, run and type some programs, you can type it, share it, do whatever you want. If they have any doubt, they'll obviously put it in their chat window saying they have doubt like this. So once they send it, you see there is a message that arrived here, and you can reply that whatever the doubts that you have, that you can rectify them. So now that the doubts are clear, it is being sent. The message what you typed is already sent to a student. And the most important thing is, the moment student joins, it is mandatory that all of the trainers will ask students to share their details, like USN followed by their USN number, name followed by their names, and department followed by the department, and also section. It might be either A or B or C. So it should be in this format, and students should without fail share their messages. The moment they log in, they have to share these details. This is a part of attendance. And once you receive all those things from the students, what you can do is you can simply click here, and okay, there is one more option, to whom students can chat with. So you, by default, you have to select host only. Otherwise, students will start chatting among themselves, and it is going to be a problem. So you have to select host only here. Once you select host only, then that is done. So once everything is done, just select all this entire content as a text file, copy that file, all the names that they have entered, open a notepad, paste it there, save it with that particular day's date and time, share it with students. Share it with Uma Shankar sir. So this is how we track attendance, and this is how we share this screen. So once you have finished your meeting, if you want to stop sharing your screen, you can click on stop sharing, the sharing will be stopped. Once the sharing is stopped, you can even stop recording what you are recording, the meeting recording, and that will be saved on your local computer. And once even that is completed, if you want to end a meeting, can you see there is a button called end meeting here, and you can click on end meeting and end a meeting. So this is how you launch your application and start your meeting. So end meeting, you can select end all. Once it is done, that is disconnected to all the students. Now